It's the biggest event of the year at Skyview High School, and the kids can't wait. Over the course of one day, students in the Science, Math, and Technology program tackle a series of challenges, small and large. Physics teacher Nate Macon tweeted out this image, "No words necessary." It's Tech Day at Skyview, and we're going to accept the challenge. I'm Nick Voll, and I'm scouring social media for the best posts about Vancouver Public Schools. This is VPS Success. Students file into the auditorium bright and early for the Skyview SMT Tech Day. I'm assigned to tag along with this group of students. You may have noticed their costumes, which match the day's theme.
Legend of Zelda was our theme this year, and in Legend of Zelda they have all these dungeons. And so each dungeon had a theme. And if you know anything about Legend of Zelda, there's pretty much 4 core principles to the game. There's exploration, there's puzzles, there's action, and then there's battle. And so we themed 4 dungeons off of those, basically, Zelda themes.
The dungeons Nate mentioned are challenges that the student groups will have to conquer in the morning before moving on to the boss battle in the afternoon. But more on that in a bit. My group has more immediate concerns, like what exactly are in those dungeons?
A scroll was released last week that it was a pretty long scroll, and it had like the kind of explaining like what it was going to be, like announcing the Legend of Zelda theme and just kind of giving everybody a general idea, but like Claire already said, we don't know specifics.
Do you guys know what Legend of Zelda is?
Yeah. Maybe.
Video game.
We get our first challenge, which takes us to the gym.
Where do we go to build things?
Let's go this way.
Yeah.
Follow the people.
What is the objective? To shoot things.
Shoot arrows, right?
So we're going to have to make a bow, and then they're going to give us however many arrows we have left, and we're going to compete with 3 other teams to see how many we can shoot.
First, we send Claire to get materials.
Yeah.
Go, Claire.
Excuse me.
You can do it.
And then the bartering begins.
One rubber band for 3?
Okay, 3.
Followed by construction.
Claire, do you want one of my pens or just this? Okay.
Shoot at the wall.
Once we have our design, time to take aim at the targets.
Yeah, trade. Does that count? Okay. Aim short.
Did I hear 3rd place?
Yeah.
So that's not terrible. We can do better than that.
Yeah, 3rd out of 4th.
We finished 3rd in our group, but I'm the big winner. Along the way, my teammates decided to give me one of their crowns and pointy ears so I can fit in with the group. Every time we finish a challenge, we get a section of puzzle, and then we take a picture of it to prove we finished the task. Now, it's on to challenge 2.
What you need to do is you need to create a device that travels down that ramp into that tower, projects an image onto a board, and as soon as you're able to identify the image, you receive 200 rupees and are able to leave the dungeon. Got it?
Cool. Awesome.
We need to build a car using sticks, rubber bands, CDs, glue, and more.
And if we'll still have 1 extra. We have 5 rubber bands, so if we have 1 on each wheel, we still have 1 extra rubber band too.
Cool. I think we should use the rubber band and twine for that.
So did we want to try to go through the rubber band, or do you want to try to tie it?
Take it off of this. Is it
What happens if I make funny faces at the camera?
Yeah, I think.
Next, it's time to try it out. Our first design is good, but too short, so we do it again with a bit more success.
Ready?
What's your team number? 14.
On to challenge number 3. This one's outside and is a gauntlet of small tasks. Find someone with colored hair?
It's just random.
Check.
Okay, now we take a picture with Sammy.
So,
This is convenient.
that was hard.
Next, trivia. The answer to a pop culture question is Burt Reynolds, and I discover how much older I am than my teammates.
Football. He's an old actor. He played football at Florida State.
Wow.
Thank you.
He's a
You've never seen anything with Burt Reynolds in it?
I probably have.
Cannonball Run?
No.
What is
Isn't it
fear of swimming or fear of water?
Smokey and the Bandit?
Water.
Say what?
Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit?
I love Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, it's Burt Reynolds with the mustache.
Okay, what's the next one?
Oh, I didn't know his name.
All right.
His real name.
Claire, what's the next one?
Onto a series of physical challenges. Unfortunately for me, this is an activity that again highlights how much older I am than these students. I'm old though, I gotta stretch out for this sort of thing. Oh my god.
Okay, turn
Turn it.
Wait, hold on.
Turn it.
Let's get the feet.
Go.
This is fun. Oh my god. Okay.
Good job. Don't drop her.
Please don't. Please don't.
All right. Perfect. You're all set. Good job.
Let's go. Good job, team.
Now it's time to gather our materials for the final big challenge.
Okay, so she said the box was about 50.
Okay, that's a heck of a deal.
I think actually because it's a little bit beat up and the saw that came in it is like.
Yeah, okay, I know. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's well done. I'll give you credit for that one. How about if we go $7.75, including the tape for everything?
That'll work.
All right.
How long did it take for you and your coworkers to come up with this event, plan it, get all the materials, all the work?
This is about a 3.5 month process for us. It's 3.5 months worth of meetings, brainstorming, planning, dividing, materials acquisition, construction, clearly. It is quite the process for one day, one well-planned day, but it's totally worth it. So the big challenge is to basically unbalance this giant lever. Students are taking objects and rolling them from the second story and trying to fill that giant basket. And they're doing this of their own creative design, and hopefully they're working as a large community collaboratively.
Groups start teaming up to make plans to deliver golf balls, tennis balls, and more into the net. A teacher, Mr. DeGrande, waits beneath that massive lever. If the students can weigh down the basket, a bucket of something mysterious will dump on his head, and so they begin. Most plans involve long ramps supported by strings pulled across the commons. The students get a ton of balls in the basket in a very short time, but in the end, they can't get enough weight in the basket to dump the bucket on Mr. DeGrande's head, so his coworkers take care of it.
Why do it a big day like this every year?
It really builds community. It's totally worth it. And the idea isn't to ask an answerable question, it's to ask a really difficult question that only groups of people can really answer together. And I think that goes really far for our community here at Skyview.
I noticed that at the end of the day, in years past, there was always a winner. But this year, no one wins because everyone kind of works together.
Right. We really shifted gears, something from the past years that we really wanted. We wanted to have more group-to-group interaction. And we decided to go away from the total, there is a winner of Tech Day, and get into, hopefully they realize that they kind of need to be codependent. They really need to lean on each other for both materials and brain power just to get this done.
How do you think they did?
I think they did well. I think a lot of our students were exceedingly active. There's a lot of great problem solving going on, but something that I was kind of shocked by is when we saw an idea work, I was hoping to see more mimics of that idea or revisions, and we didn't give them that long. So I think they did really well considering how difficult the challenge was.
Here are a couple of other awesome tweets from across Vancouver Public Schools. Erica Anderson writes, "Christmas came early for VPS elementary teachers. Harney iPad deployment 2015. Elementary school teachers are training with tablets to prepare for next year, when some students will be using them in the classroom." Orchestra teacher Robin Sonderland tweeted, "Hudson's Bay High School chamber music students playing at tonight's Art Walk. The music program at Bay has seen a renaissance in recent years, and the arts are a major part of the mission of the district." If you see great things happening in a school, tweet it out using the hashtag VPSSuccess. It's an easy way to share the accomplishments of students and teachers across the district, and it might just be featured on this show. Until next time, I'm Nick Voll, and this is VPS Success.